All right, Johnny, I've had enough. I know a few things, and I know this. You're gonna talk!
What should we talk about? The weather?
We've got a real wise guy here, Captain. Why don't you talk about what you're doing down on the pier tonight? I'm only going to ask you this one more time. Where's LaPaglia and where's Miss Flora?
Forget all that, Johnny. I just want to know one thing. Where's the briefcase? Where's the briefcase?
It was a good question, and it was a long story, but I sure wasn't going to tell it to Captain O'Reilly. He was desperate for answers. A lot of people were. Who knows how many people were looking for that briefcase? I just tried to play it cool, the way I always play it. I knew I'd make bail in the morning. All I had to do was buy my time till then. Besides, I wasn't thinking about the briefcase. I was thinking about Brooke Flora. Now there's a dame who waltzed into my life and turned it sideways.
Who is it? Excuse me, but are you Johnny Nails?
That's what they tell me.
I was expecting someone that's a little taller.
Let's cut the cute stuff and get to the point.
Mind if I sit down?
Anywhere you like.
I need you to find something for me. A briefcase.
What's your name?
Let's just say you do the job. No questions asked.
Well, that's going to cost you a little something extra.
The briefcase was stolen from me by a man named Frankie 2 times.
Frankie 2 times?
You know him?
Let's just say we met once or twice. Why don't you go get the police?
We said no questions asked.
No, you just said no questions asked.
I think this will cover your expenses.
I'll take the case. It was time to make a call to Ralph in the Long Beach precinct. There were a few things I needed to find out about Miss Flora. So who am I dealing with here, Ralph?
Well, it looks like the diamonds are probably hers.
Still don't like it. There's something else going on here.
Brooke Flora, heiress to a plastics manufacturing giant that made millions during the war. And get this, her old man goes way back with Commissioner Valentine.
You don't say.
But I haven't told you the best part. Her old man also goes way back with a certain Anthony LaPaglia. Or did, anyway. Her dad died a few years ago under mysterious circumstances.
Tony LaPaglia? Tell me again, Tony. How would you play it if it was your case?
You want my advice? You do what the nice lady asks. You deliver her case and you take the money. No questions asked.
Never thought I'd hear you say that, Ralph. Despite Ralph's words, my instinct screamed everything was wrong about this case. But I had an old score to settle with Frankie 2 times. I was looking forward to shaking him down. I waited for him in the shadows. Let's just say it took a little persuasion, but I got what I was looking for. No questions asked, she said. No questions, said Ralph. That's never been my style. I was guessing it would be bonds or more jewels, maybe, but this briefcase was filled with dirty laundry. It was evidence, but not the kind you turn over to the cops. All kinds of records linking the police commissioner to Tony LaPaglia, street boss for the biggest crime family in L.A. It didn't take long to see that the commissioner was in it up to his eyeballs. If the papers were ever found out, it would be a major scandal. LaPaglia would be toast, and Brooke Flora's father would be avenged. LaPaglia saw what was coming and sent 2 times to get the case. In turn, Brooke Flora hired me to get it back. It was all starting to make sense. Too much sense. It wouldn't take long for LaPaglia to figure out who hired me. Brooke Flora was in danger. The police couldn't be counted on to save her. I decided to pay a little visit to Tony LaPaglia.
Hey there, big spender. Why don't you come sit down at our table?
I'm looking for Tony LaPaglia.
What do you want with Tony? He ain't no fun. Come have a drink with us.
What would it be?
I'm running for the table, and I want to see Tony LaPaglia.
The boss doesn't drink with customers, mister.
Tell him I've got a message from Brooke Flora. I've got a hunch he'll see me.
I wouldn't count on it.
You look like a nice fella. You're getting mixed up with something you shouldn't. I'd hate to see you get hurt.
I can take care of myself, sweetheart. I've been...
Get your stinking hands off me.
Johnny Nails?
Come alone. Trade the case for the girl.
Don't try anything stupid, Johnny.
Been feeling pretty stupid all night.
I had a bad feeling in my gut. Things like this never go as planned. But a girl was in danger, and that just had all my sirens blaring. Call me romantic. Call me stupid. Of course, Lapaglia didn't hold up his end of the bargain.
Hand it over! I thought we had a deal. I got a different deal for you. You hand over the briefcase and I'll let you walk out of here alive.
Tough luck, Tony. I called the cops and turned you in, but I guess your friend down in headquarters.
That's right. And when he finds out you have the briefcase, you're dead meat, Johnny Nails. Dead meat.
When the papers find out what's in the case, I don't think I'll have to worry.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't feel you full of lead, Johnny Nails.
Because you're surrounded. Anthony LaPaglia. Frank Sacchetti, you're under arrest.
You'll never get me alive, you stinking cupper!
I'll be taking these to the papers. Thanks, Nails. I guess I'll see you around.
Sorry about that, Johnny. Thought you might need some backup.
Ralph. I had everything under control.
Tell that to the commissioner. O'Reilly tells me he's been tearing his hair out all night.
You're going to arrest me, Ralph?
What's it gonna look like if I don't? You know the drill. Should have taken my advice. No questions asked.
So they were going to drag me downtown. I had nothing to say. I wasn't worried about their dirty briefcase anymore. I was thinking about Brooke Flora. She came into my life fast, and she left even faster. Left me with the devil to pay in the City of Angels. That's what it's like when you're a private eye. That's what it's like when you're Johnny Nails.